All right, people, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Please like and share the live, y'all. See what's going on in this bitch. All right. What the tea is. Thank you for the gifts. All right. So I did post Aquarius, but TikTok said it's a violation. They said that it insinuated sex activity, and I'm like, wait, no. What? It ain't nothing in there. It said somebody about to get karma though, but that's it. I don't know. Ooh, I need to put this down here. Stay. Anyway, please like and share the live, y'all. Alright. Thank you very much. Yahweh Holy Spirit. Tension, miscarriage. Yahweh Holy Spirit, I ask that you come into our space, that you protect us from any seen and unseen danger. Anything that is not of you, Yahweh Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect us from it. Clear and precise messages for the collective. I ask that you protect the message. Yahweh Holy Spirit, allow this message to get to or reach everyone that needs to see it, hear it, experience it. I pray, banish all witchcraft, hexes, Jesus, curses, projection, evil eye, from myself, this live, and anyone on this live. Return all ill intentions back to sender. All right, and this card came out. I'm gonna put it back in. It doesn't feel. It feels. I'm not saying that it's not right. It just feels. I don't know. Something feels off. Like you're following your heart, but as you're walking through things, or as you're walking through this energy, you may feel conflicted a little bit. Maybe that is the intentions. Yeah, it says alchemy with condition. Alchemy with condition. Okay, everybody's just decking on these damn decks. You would think it's some freaky shit. Good Lord. Everybody just naked. Nobody want to put clothes on. Let me see. What does Libra, Aquarius, Gemini placements need to know, see, or hear, Yahweh Holy Spirit? All right, we have Source. We have Evil Eye. I feel like this is why some of you may feel conflicted. This maybe why the energy may seem conflicting or like very heavy, okay? Some of you may feel very heavy because you got people behind the scenes with celebration. I feel like there is a celebration on your part where things are starting to excel or they're going through. I feel like somebody could be trying to celebrate endings, but I don't think it happened because we have Evil Eye here, okay? We have Evil Eye and we have miscarriage here, okay? Wow. Someone is wanting something to end for you, okay? They want something to end for you. They want you to stop doing what you're doing. Yeah, reclaim your power. And it looks like you have reclaimed your power and out of sight, okay? I feel like you're not thinking about certain people or certain things and habits that you left behind. There could be instances of where you think of the past and you push it away. And I feel like that's also just a sense of someone trying to get you to think of that. But the overall energy is Evil Eye and honor your word and loves me not. Someone feels like the Evil Eye is primarily coming from the connection that you have with the divine, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, definitely highly, people know that you are divine. They know that you come directly from source. They know that your messages, your path, your destiny, everything that is aligned with you comes from source. That is why a lot of you feel this negativity around you. Yeah. A lot of you, unfortunately, you can't have a lot of friends. You don't have a lot of friends. This is you currently trying to push forward here with fall back, but you see the angel is rising, but the weight is on this person. And you're trying to, hold on, let me see something. You're still doing it. You're still elevating, But what's happening is, yeah, someone feels neglected. They feel like they're supposed to go with you, okay? This could just be anyone, y'all. So just, you know, if it resonates, okay? But there's heavy evil eye energy right now because air sign placements are moving forward. This is going to be in a lot of different areas of your life, okay? It may be financially, it may be romantically, some of you could be physically moving somewhere else. Regardless of the fact, it's still ascension, okay? You're still elevating past some of these people, and it feels as though they can't take it, all right? Clarify source, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, moving on. I feel like you're being guided to move on. I feel like it was never personal. It was never personal. But just as they were, you were listening to your intuition too, okay? Regardless of the fact of what someone's intentions were, it didn't align with what your spirit team, your spirit guides were telling you to do for yourself. I feel like that's where a lot of the bitterness and the anger is coming from, because evil eye is someone that's bitter, okay? It's a bitter Betty, a bitter Bobby, okay? It is someone who is upset that, or they're just a very envious person. This is the type of individual, if they don't have it, they don't want anyone else to have it, okay? This is someone that success of others is a slap in their face, okay? This is just someone who, and evil eye also comes from your mentors, people who guided you to where you were, okay? Yeah, people that you were supposed to have some type of connection with spiritual union here, okay, and prosperity. It's not to say that it wasn't supposed to be what it was supposed to be, but the problem is free will is a motherfucker, right? So free will, what it does is it basically it is what shows you, and it's what draws the line in the sand, okay? Ultimately, that's what free will ends up doing, all right? And I say that all the time, even with tarot or psychic readings and things of that nature. Yeah, it could be that. But what is that person? Who are they really? Who are they really? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, okay? And I feel like someone drew a line in the sand with the actions that they were taking. A lot of you, the people who are sending you the evil eye, showed you who they were, and you bowed out, okay? You bowed out, yeah. It almost feels like it went against the foundation that you were building, okay? It did not go with, this was not aligned in your path, you know? If they were able to rise to the occasion, you wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be sitting over here pushing people's energy away from you at night while you're sleeping, or waking up with heavy energy on top of you because people have been talking about you for 3-4 hours prior to you waking up. It's that type of situation. That's what evil eye does. Evil eye can become a block. So if you've been getting that energy, it may be time for you to either do a banishment, an unbinding, a jinx removing, whatever the case may be. It just may be time for you to clear your energy, okay? Right now in this moment. All these lives go on the recap. So if you missed the part, it'll be on the recap, all right? But anywho, it just feels like overall for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini placements, you're dealing with heavy energy. And the problem with having strong air placements is you can feel everything, especially if you're an empath, okay? That's why a lot of empaths have a lot of air and water placements in their chart, okay? Significant ones. Whether that be sun, moon, rising. Some of you, it has a lot to do with your Jupiter as well. Others of you, your North Node is very significant if it's a water or air sign, because it's like you can feel everything times 10, okay? I'm not saying that air or fire doesn't. I'm not saying that there aren't air and fire empaths or spiritualists or high priestess or high priest or which is warlock. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm saying that a lot of times individuals with strong water and air placements are, especially air, are highly cerebral anyway. They already live in the clouds, literally. Your head is already there. But I feel like with sacrifice here and truth and transformation, rest and rejuvenate, a lot of you had, I feel like even certain people that you had to move away from, you may have not wanted to. I know that sometimes we need, or we feel like we need a reason. And it also goes back to, well, they didn't do anything. A lot of times it doesn't have to do with, or it doesn't matter if someone has shown you who they really are in a sense of the action being given to you. There are signs. And I feel like a lot of you heeded the warning. You did. And then it doesn't have to do, a lot of times, y'all, it's not about what they're currently doing in that moment. It's the reason you have that feeling is it's something is unfolding. So it may not happen August, but it can definitely happen in January. You see what I'm saying? So that's why intuition is important. And I'm not saying that you're not listening to it. You are listening to it. That's why people are sending you the evil eye, because some of these people feel shunned out. Okay, yeah, you're listening to source, crown chakra. Some people feel shunned out. They feel like you think you're better. I don't think you think you better. I think that you listen to your intuition here. Okay, I feel like with disruption and partnerships, a lot of you, the stagnation is coming from these people. But I feel like maybe at one point in time you didn't listen to yourself, and now you're not moving that way anymore. Yeah, obstacles and challenges here. Clarifying, moving on here with rejoice and celebration. A lot of you have found out that the people around you truly have not wanted, and this is where evil eye comes from. It could come from a stranger, but primarily it's going to come from people close to you. They know your business. They know your moves. They know where you are in life. One minute you look happy. They know your energy. So evil eye, primarily, from what I've seen and experienced, and from my knowledge, it primarily comes from people close to you, people who interact with you, people who have knowledge of you, people you grew up with. Okay, 9 out of 10, evil eye is coming from somebody you know. Okay, and I feel like with that, especially with rejoice and celebration, it's like the 3 of Cups here. It's a fertility here. People know that, you know, being around you, they grow. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, they grow. All right, you help birth ideas in people. You help people see possibly what they can't see, what they don't see. Okay, that's what it is. Financial and material changes in conflict and defeat. Stand your ground. Now, in firm foundation, I feel like a lot of you could be going through it right now. You're not understanding. You could be angry to an extent. Okay, I feel you. You could be angry to an extent, not understanding why, you know, if this is the case, if you are listening to divine, if you're listening to source, your intuition, why does it almost feel like you're getting punished in a way because you're going through this? But things are starting to clear up. I know this is mirror, but I had to do this because the energy is heavy, and this is a bomb-ass deck for reflecting energy back, okay, from the confusion. But with the 6 of Swords here and the 5 of Wands, you are moving away from this energy. I know, I'm sorry, y'all can't see it. With the 9 of Pentacles, things are going to balance out. It just doesn't feel like that. And I understand, like, y'all, I get it too. It's not really easy to have gifts like this and do this for, just like do this as a career or whatever the case may be, however you may see something that I do, but it's not easy. Like, I understand. I definitely understand what this energy feels like when you listen into your intuition and divine, your spirit team, and it's like things are not moving quickly, because that's how some of you may feel. But it is coming in. This is going to clear out within the next 6 days. Others of you, this may take up to 5 weeks to clear out, just because the more people that you have attached to you on a spiritual level that want a piece of you, the more it takes. And then sometimes, no, it could be one person who is just controlling. They may not look like it. They may put up a bomb ass front. Like, people probably think that they don't give a fuck about you. Whole time they at home rocking back and forth in the fucking rocking chair. That's what's really happening. But right now, this is a message of staying strong. Okay, strengthen your energy. Okay, this is, yeah, with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is a need to stay strong. Okay, continue to listen to your intuition. You see things for what they are. 4 of Cups in the reverse. There's no need to question your intuition. All right, some of you may feel like that, but with the Hermit here, this is why some of you may need to also back up. You may need to release yourself from people. The Hermit here to the 5 of Pentacles, the Fool to the Temperance, okay? Some of you could have Aquarius, Sagittarius placements, Virgo placements. Those times are very significant. I can't stay online too long today, but I feel like we need to, like, look at certain things again, okay? Yeah, y'all remind me. Virgo, these times of the year are very significant. I'm gonna have to look it up why though. Other than tarot, I need to look at it from an astrological point. Maybe some of you need to. Maybe you need to figure out, especially if your Uranus is significant. You could have a Sagittarius Uranus, okay, or a Virgo or Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I did say that. A Virgo or an Aquarius Uranus. All right. Page of Swords, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands. That's another message for another time. Anywho, yeah, that's forward movement. The Two of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There's a new opportunity coming in during those times. Some of you, this may not happen until Cancer season of next year, or Taurus season, between Taurus and Cancer season of next year. Something is going to elevate, especially romantically for some of you. And I know y'all like that's long, but that's really what tarot is. Half of these messages y'all see don't happen until a year later, maybe within the next day. It just really depends on who you are and where you are. But there's a bird in here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Hold on. Nine of Wands. Oh my God. There's two people here really honing in on Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This could definitely be another air sign that's doing this to you. This is someone trying to figure out. Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. They want to figure out. But see, the thing is, the reason why they can't never stay a step ahead of you, and they try, because God, it's like God isn't allowing it. The universe isn't allowing. They're really giving them false, the moon here, Pisces energy. They're giving your enemies false information. So regardless if they're watching a reading or not, okay, regardless if they're watching a reading or not, or they're getting readings on you, they're getting false information, okay? They're getting false information. They may be getting something to the extent to, it could be true, but the timing may be off. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. It feels like your spirit team the lessons are over. There's no need to continue to test you anymore, even though it feels like it. But it only feels like that because the energy is so chaotic, y'all. The Six of Swords to the Five of Wands. The energy is so chaotic because people's egos are hurt by your forward movement. You don't have to do anything to piss people off. Some of you, this is a mother figure. It's just because of who you are, the High Priestess. It's because you want to sit in that energy. You are that. You can't avoid it. Your training brought you here. Others of you, Hierophant energy, if you're a masculine. Okay, you see things that other people don't see. This is where the jealousy and envy come from. Some of you, this could actually be coming from a Cancer or a Libra. Others of you, this is coming from a masculine. King of Wands energy, Knight of Swords here to the Queen of Swords. This is someone that cut you off. This is someone that may have been trying to do bindings on you, okay? Show me this person's energy. Yeah, someone is upset about your success, your recognition, the popularity that you obtain, or what you will obtain. Others of you, this could be just overall. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing or whatever you're going to be doing, it is going to get some type of recognition, okay? It is going to elevate, and that's where I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's just the fact that you have all of this. Somebody is also upset. Yeah, somebody has been doing bindings. The Magician here, okay? I know y'all, it's hard, okay? Seven of Cups, the Lovers, the Nine of Swords to the Moon here. Somebody wants you to not have options. They want to be the only option. This is somebody with a God complex, okay? This is someone that thinks they're the bee's knees when they're really not. That's why you have options. That's why there's other. It's not to say that this person is beneath you. You're just not for them, and vice versa. And I feel like this is someone who feels like they usually, I don't know, this is just somebody very controlling. They want what they want. They want your attention. They want your attention. Why won't you give me attention? Okay, this could be a man or a woman, depending on others of you. If this is a feminine, she's very aggressive. She just may not look like it. Okay, I don't know. But watch constantly to see if the work is winning. If they're winning in some type of way, trying to figure out, is it? It's not. It's not. It's not working because still, I mean, this is the answer right here. It's Six of Swords to the Five of Wands. People are still moving out of this chaotic energy, while whoever keeps doing this work on you is binding themselves even more. Okay. Some of you have to hold, like you are gonna have to hold back from people, unfortunately. Yeah. Magician here to the, somebody is also working with others to do this. Gemini, Virgo energy, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you're breadcrumbing them. You're not giving them what they feel. I don't know. People be having audacity. All right. It be a lot of audacity. And I don't be understanding where it be coming from, because these are the type of people that if you did act the way they want to, they would dub you. They would treat you like, you know what I'm saying? Like they would still, like they would treat you like shit. But because you see them for who they are, I think that's where the irritation comes from, is the fact that they can't control the narrative, okay? People like this, and I be seeing it on here. I don't think that shit funny. I don't think it's cute to put people in jars. I don't. I feel like the only time you're supposed to do, it's okay to protect your relationship, but once you have crossed the line of free will, you have basically binded someone, you have taken their free will. Putting them in a jar is binding them, okay? Using certain candles is a binding, okay? It's nothing wrong with petitioning for assistance and, oh, Oshun, bring me real and true love. You know, if that's what you're going to use a deity for, okay, you're asking for something that is of your highest good. That is something good for you. But to try to control someone's decision, that's where you lose me. So I don't respect that. Because, yeah, I just don't have time. Now, protecting your relationship is definitely, in my eyes, yeah, removing a third party. Cool, do it. Especially if you're married, why not? Remove that ass. Yeah, that's cool. But if you are the third party trying to separate two people together, then you have an issue. Like, it's just people, I don't know, I don't think shit cute, because this is prime example. This is why some of y'all have been going through the chaos y'all have, because y'all have people that's been binding your free will, have been keeping you held hostage. So I just be so confused when people be like, put them in a jar, da-da-da-da. What? I don't condone that shit, because a bitch put me in a fucking jar, we got a problem. Like, no, I don't want to be confined. If I want to leave tomorrow, I want to leave tomorrow. Everything in life is a risk. All this shit is circumstantial, period. It's all circumstantial. It may not be what it is tomorrow. Yes, it is interference. Some people do interfere with the connection. Yes, you are under spiritual attack, but you need to know the difference. Just putting people in jars because you don't want to be lonely and shit, and you want to be in control, then we got a motherfucking problem, bitch. Like, that's the issue. There's nothing wrong with using it to your advantage in order to protect relationships, your connections, your business, things of that nature. It's what you're doing. It's what the intent is. And whoever's intention this is to take your power, meaning control you. Okay? Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, thank you. Power. Somebody is trying to take your power. Maybe harvest it for themselves. Utilize it for themselves. Yeah. Trying to stop something from closing. Control. Universe in the struggle. Throat chakra. This is somebody maybe you haven't communicated with, or maybe they want to communicate. I don't know, but yeah, they want to communicate. They want to talk. Okay. Maybe they want to communicate. Others of you, this is something I feel like you need to protect in order to close out this cycle that you're going through right now. Your throat chakra and your sacral chakra. So that's man or woman, doesn't matter. Okay. Your throat chakra could be being attacked, as well as your sacral chakra. Your voice, yeah, transformation. A lot of you, this is more so to use your voice. A lot of times when you have control magic or domination work on you, your throat chakra is getting blocked, and it makes sense. Your lower chakras are getting blocked, meaning your movement, which is your root, your sacral, your manifestations. If you're masculine, you manifest out your root. So 9 times out of 10, men, I mean, everybody, money get hit when magic is being done, and it's not for you. Something isn't for you. But men especially, you feel depressed, you feel down, you can't move, you don't want to work out, you don't want to exercise, you're drinking all the time, things of that nature. Men, their stability always get hits first when bitches is doing fucking, excuse my language, Lord Jesus. When bitches is doing motherfucking control work, domination work, trying to keep the men bound to them. Men do witchcraft more than women do, though. I will say that. So I will say that women primarily attempt to protect their relationships. They want to protect it. They want to remove the third party. They want to clear the energy. Like most women do, but men, it's control. The ones that are narcissistic, a lot of them are. A lot of men are not healed. Why do you think it's a battle for the divine feminines to rise to the occasion? Because it takes the divine feminine to rise in order for the masculine to rise, but they don't want to talk about that. But then at the same time, like I said, men are always going to get attacked when it pertains to their movement. Men, in order for men to grow, they have to be in a sense of being able to be mobile. They need their mobility, okay? In order to grow, they need their mobility. They need to be able to explore. They need to be able to move. Like, that's just what it is. That's how they manifest. Women, we just need our creativity. We need to be in order to be able to create, we need to be in our femininity. We need to be grounded. There needs to be a lot of self-care that goes into us in order for us to excel. That's why a lot of times when you see women and they isolate themselves and then they come out, and men too, but they just come out and you be like, oh damn, because she needed that solitude in order for her to obtain her power back, in order to see things clearly. But like I said, a lot of times your throat chakra is going to get blocked, okay? It's going to get blocked when somebody's doing domination work on you. They don't want you to use your voice. And it's spiritual too, because you don't necessarily, you could be talking all the damn time, but it's about what type of communication they're trying to restrict, okay? It has a lot to do with your power, okay? You use your voice to exert your power, to say how you feel, to, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. So that's why whoever you are, somebody is trying to dominate you, because your voice, you manifest, you speak it, it manifests. Somebody's trying to block that, okay? They're trying to block it. You can say, shit, I want cookies and cream ice cream tomorrow, and literally find yourself getting cookies and cream ice cream tomorrow. Not saying that was your intent, but that's what happens. This is like this kind of combination. Whoever you are, your words, whoever you are, you have, that could be your gift, is your voice, okay? Your voice is your gift. That's what's being attacked. Because if you're using your gift, I can't hold you hostage anymore, okay? I can't hold you hostage. Yeah, intuition. Some of you, that's your gift, okay? Yeah, and new beginnings here with patience. I just feel like spirit, divine, the universe, God, whoever you, whatever the case may be, they want you to be patient, because you're still moving forward, okay? You're still moving forward. Nothing can hold you hostage anymore, okay? As much as some people may want this to happen. Others of you is probably just one main person who can't let it go, and their life is probably about to fall apart. But you're still about to move forward, okay? Yeah, you just have to keep your eye on the prize. You still have to listen to your intuition, all right? I mean, yesterday I should have came online and did Libra, but I didn't, because I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy. My body was fighting me. My spirit wanted to come on here, but my body was like, sit down. Like literally, okay? But this is all about, with spiritual strength here, whatever it is that you're obtaining, what your messages that you're getting, things of that nature, start journaling it, start writing it down. If you can't use your voice, that's the same thing as sacral chakra. That's also, that's how, once again, that's manifestation. Even for men, that's, you know, that's a creative chakra. That's where you create. That if that is blocked, you're probably not able to see things clearly. You can't see ideas clearly. You can't do the, like, it's just like, it's literally your ideas are being attacked in that way as well. But I feel like all of this is connected. Whoever I'm talking to, your voice is like your gift. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be artistic as well. And whoever else I'm talking to, you get all your messages from the divine. Source is the first part that came out. This is why you're always under attack. But with spiritual strength and patience and planning, they get on my fucking nerves with that damn word patience. With destiny here, you're on the right path. You're just asserting, like, it's like you're building up your strength, or you need to, okay? Clarify? Good Lord. That shit is a patience. I've been patient. We have mental conflict here and light. I feel like also some of you are confusing people, all right? Some people feel confused by you, because why won't you, it's literally like in the game, like, why won't you just like go away? Like, if somebody been trying to get you out the game, why won't you just leave? Okay, yeah. you're not. Whoever you are with emotional withdrawal, it seems like you're getting your power back from grounding. Okay, some of you may need to ground right now. Chakras are very significant. So if you haven't been doing anything, if you've been feeling tired, you haven't been able to eat right or cook right, whatever the case may be, you at least need to be getting like a candle. That's why like some of the best road opener candles have all the colors, because it has a lot to do with balancing things. Okay, so it feels like you need to do something when it pertains to your chakras, clear your chakras. Yeah, especially if you're a feminine here with fertility here. Okay, with passion ignited, you're trying to manifest, especially if you're pregnant. Clarify solar plexus and base root chakra, Yahweh. Yeah, victory and success and sacrifice here. Hold on, let me see what this is. Yeah, you know you need to sacrifice the past. So anybody from your past has to go. Some of you may have thought, okay, this person could stay. Some of y'all can't. Unfortunately, you can't bring anybody. Okay? You can't bring anybody. Clarify solar plexus and base chakra, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, 6 of Wands, the same thing. Victory and success here. 3 of Swords. Your success, your recognition is heartbreaking to others. Ooh. Yeah, this new beginning, your will to manifest that wand, your will to manifest, create, to be free, to sit in your divinity. This is yeah. You have to sacrifice. You have to choose yourself. Queen of Cups here. You have to choose yourself over your past, over history, over, you know, sometimes you have to be loyal to yourself. And people are watching this. Page of Swords here. You need to also be strategic. This is also why with the Hermit here, the 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups here, someone older may feel like you're supposed to, I don't know, people just, man, look, how the fuck you think my success and everything that I'm doing, everything I'm working on, you deserve to be a part of it? When you laugh at me, talk shit about me, judge me, all of this, had different plans for me, right? You had completely different plans for me. The issue here, y'all, the evil eye comes from the fact that you see through people. That's where this evil eye comes from. It keeps coming back around and around. And people, whoever these individuals are, they are very controlling. They have a very controlling spirit, okay? They cannot not control the narrative, okay? That's the issue here. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. They want to be the narrator. Yeah, these are people from your past. They refuse Knight of Swords to the Hangman because they don't want to see things differently. They want you to be who you are. And that's fine. I give a fuck. Yeah, 10 of Cups. They don't want you to be happy. 5 of Pentacles. Because 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, your success means that they were wrong. And you were. And you were. You were. You could have been right about certain things, but you were. I think the difference is that you take heed to what people say. You deal with people completely different than what people deal with you as. Yeah. Somebody feels like you owe them something. Yeah. Somebody, they're not. 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Wands in reverse. They are wrong about themselves. Yeah. Somebody here, they're not as strong as they claim to be. They're not at the end. They keep creating time loops for you, and they are now stuck in that. 9 of Wands. Remember, that's wounded warrior energy. Okay? This is somebody who doesn't have... Some people don't have boundaries because they don't want you to have boundaries, so they can do whatever they want to do to you. Okay? Whoever this is, something is being cut down from the root for them. This is why, yeah, this is why you have a masculine energy. 8 of Pentacles to the King of Wands, as you can see, who's sitting steady over here trying to control the outcome and trajectory of your life. This is somebody from your past. Okay, this could be a Taurus, this could be a Sagittarius, this could be a Virgo for some of you. Others of you, this is actually a Leo with this King of Wands. Some of you, this is a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Okay, with this Knight of Swords, it could be an air sign. You could be a cross watcher. Take it how it resonates. But this is a player energy. This is somebody here who takes risks, who do all of this. Somebody that you don't want to tie your life to. This is somebody who don't even probably know what they want. Like I said, they don't have fucking boundaries. Somebody is also losing it with the 9 of Wands in reverse. Because think about it as a 9 of Wands. Yes, they probably been through a lot, but this is someone here who is a retaliator. Like they don't learn from what they've been through. It's like things are happening to them, not for them type of energy, okay? They don't look at it like that. This is a pessimistic person. This is not someone that is optimistic. This is not someone that's been through enough things to realize like, oh shit, well, what the fuck am I doing? And you may not even be doing nothing, but that's the whole purpose of certain situations in your life, so you can look back and just look at what you're doing. Once you realize, oh, maybe it wasn't me, then cool. Or maybe it was me. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on the situation. This is somebody that's never going to look at it like it was them. They're never going to see that it was them. So there's nothing that you can do. All you can continue to do is continue to get your messages and move forward. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You have the breakthroughs. This person doesn't. So you're always going to be the villain, bruh. You're always going to be the villain. You're never going to be the good person, the good guy, the good girl. You're always going to be the bad guy. Oh, you left me, da 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 da. Sometimes heartbreak is needed, unfortunately, to grow people. And I get frustrated myself as a reader, because you know how frustrating it is to see something, to know something, and to have to let it play out. You know how frustrating that is? Do you know how much a double-edged sword this type of gift is, and to know that it's a gift for you? Like, bruh, everything I be saying be coming true. And I know this for a fact, because I have people that reach out to me on the daily, tell me on the daily what I done said done came true. It's just, and these are different people. This ain't the same person, even though they come back around. But still, like, it's a double-edged sword. This shit is a double-edged sword. You know how hard? But that's also, you don't have to be a reader to understand that either. To understand that sometimes you have to let things and release control and let things play out for what they need to play it out for the good of you and others around you. That's what it is, okay? That's what it is. But some people, I don't know, they don't look at it like that. You know, that's why I don't read for low vibrational people. That's why the price gonna always stay up, and that's okay, because I don't have time for people who want to play victim. That's not what I do. That's why I don't want to read for all the signs. No shade, no tea. Even though I'm reading for all the signs, because some of you are not a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini sun. Some of you, that's your moon. Some of you, that's your fucking Lilith, your Saturn. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's yeah. But I just feel like whoever this is, they're never gonna get it, bruh. They're gonna always try to, this person may come back around, Knight of Cups to the Eight of Cups to the King of Pentacles, okay, to the Page of Wands, maybe with some type of message or communication. Maybe try to play nice guy, nice girl to get back in. Yeah, this is when you excel to an extent. And remember, the Empress isn't just about being a woman, but regards to the fact, yeah, somebody with the Nine of Swords, your growth, like I said, this is somebody who doesn't want people to have boundaries. They want to be able to walk over people. They want to be able to do that, okay? They want to be able to do that. That's why you, in this Empress energy, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, because divine feminine and divine masculine are yin and yang. They're balanced. We all have that. It's just all about balance. And I feel like you're in this energy of being more soft. If you're a masculine, you're nurturing yourself more. Maybe you weren't taught that. Maybe you don't know anything about that, but you're learning that. And that is what's happening right now for you. There are some women around you, some homeboys that don't like that at the end of the day, but that's fine. Yeah, it seems like you're withdrawing yourself. See, one thing I know about some men, whoever this is, they're holding back from something. Yeah, whoever this King of Wands is, they're stressed. This newfound power, that's what they feel. They feel like this is newfound power. No, this has always been there. I think the difference is when people feel like you don't have boundaries with them, it's because you're weak. Whole time, I care. I'm letting you get away with literally like murder. Literally. They don't look at it like that. They look at it like, ooh, but that's what I'm saying. Free will draws the line in the sand. Yes, it could be this soulmate happy da-da-da-da, but it's what people do with it. So when you get someone like this here who looks at as you being loving and caring as a weakness and like, ooh, I could da-da-da-da, you have now drawn a line in the sand, and now it's toodaloo, and now you're mad. Now you're mad. Makes no sense. Now, this is somebody that wants to control you. This is somebody here who has portrayed themselves as divine masculine energy. They are not. People around them are starting to see that, okay? I don't feel like you have to, yeah, Ace of Swords wanted to come out. They're starting to see the truth about this person. Ace of Swords to the Moon, to the Ace of Pentacles. They're starting to see that this is a masculine here who likes to I mean, really, they're not in relationships for love. They're in relationships for control. All right. I think I'm going to, let's just see how it goes. It's 12:14. I have readings later, so I don't want to, let me just hit this all in one sitting. It will be on a recap, so you'll be able to see it if you missed the beginning of it. All right, it was just a general earlier, so let's just get into it and get Libra placement. So it doesn't matter if you have Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any other placement. All right, let's just see what is the overall energy for Libra right now, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the gift. All right, we have autopilot and restore with free expression and shelter with orgasm and mourning and bear fruit here with stillness. So you could be secluding yourself right now, Libra. You could really be showing yourself love, okay? Yeah, it looks like with autopilot, you're letting things flow, okay? Autopilot, restore, and free expression. You're letting things flow how you feel like they need to flow. You're letting things flow the way you're being guided to let them flow. Yeah. And I feel like that's how accelerated motion, universe, and material, spiritual wealth, and fertility. A lot of you Libras are definitely in this Empress energy, man or woman here. But a lot of you had to give up a lot, okay? A lot of you had to give up a lot. It has not been easy. A lot of you have been led to do this. Intuition, transformation, and awareness here with obstacles and challenges here. I feel like, I don't know, my eyes are starting to water, so it lets me know. A lot of you saw the light, but it wasn't easy. A lot of you, yeah, moving on here. A lot of you may have felt beat up with patience and planning. A lot of you feel like certain things are moving too slow. Yeah, a lot of you are licking your wounds as well, okay? So depending on where Libra sits on what side of this story, some of you have moved past the heartache. Some are sitting in the heartache because they may have caused the heartache, okay? Take it how it resonates. All right, the thing with Libra right now, what's happening with Libra placements is the fact that the past is really trying to hold on to Libra, okay? It's really, really trying to, people are not, it's like being around someone they talking, so, and Libras take a lot of shit, bruh. Like, people don't like Libras, and I be trying to say that, and maybe Aquarius and Gemini feel the same, but I feel like Libras take a lot of shit because Libras are, I feel like one of the friendliest air signs. Gemini could be friendly too. Aquarius is not really friendly like that, to be honest with you. Not from experience and not from like just me learning astrology, okay? But it feels like this is the niceness. It's like, it feels like the niceness is gone. It feels like, not in that way, but like you're over people. And with fulfillment of wishes here and patience and stand your ground, you're almost through the last leg of whatever has been holding you hostage, which has been the past. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck here to the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're almost there. All right, you're almost to the end. It just doesn't feel like it because some of you feel like you're being held hostage. If you feel that way, you need to do a clearing. But I feel like a lot of you are taking, this is really more so mental power back. The Six of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands, okay? People could really be trying to project certain thoughts onto you, like they want you to feel like, it's weird. That's how some of you, yeah, you're not happy with where things have gone. That's why with emotional withdrawal here and rest and rejuvenate with wisdom at the bottom of the deck, Hierophant energy, you have learned your lesson. I could be talking to a Libra masculine or a masculine with heavy Libra in their chart. With the Eight of Wands here and the Five of Pentacles, you're moving past a lack mentality, okay? You're not in the same space as the people. Yeah, you have a brand new beginning, Ace of Wands here, and you're taking it in. But with the Nine of Swords here and the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords, I just feel like whatever that, I think you're releasing anything that is not yours to carry. This Nine of Swords, this could be you. You could be stressed. There could be things around you that are creating a lot of anxiety around you. But this is not, that's not what's coming out to me. This Nine of Swords seems to be, yeah, it could be coming from With the King of Cups here, it could be coming from a masculine here. This could be someone who presents themselves as if they have things together, that they're emotionally intelligent, but they're really this Page of Wands here. This could be a Scorpio for some of you, okay? It feels like, especially with Justice here, and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like whatever it is that you've been working on, Eight of Pentacles, somebody may want to reach out to you, but I would just be careful about this, especially if you are a Libra feminine here, okay? Knight of Wands energy is at the bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like whatever that is, yeah, somebody wants you to take a risk on them romantically, but I don't think you should. Yeah, Knight of Swords in the World. This could be someone that missed an opportunity with you here. This could be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. They need to kind of stay where they are, okay? Some of you, this is an Aquarius or a Scorpio masculine here that is wanting this to happen, but you're walking away. Eight of Cups, or you need to walk away. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This person may feel rejected. Their ego may be crushed. Okay, they feel rejected because there's a new masculine, an actual divine masculine coming in with the Emperor here. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something's about to fall for someone. It may be reality. Their reality, their envision of what real is to them may be falling. Yeah, this has a lot to do with the fact that they sit in this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, and that they're always trying to control something. I feel like this should have came in reverse, but I feel like the thing here is with the Magician here and the Two of Swords and the Devil, I don't need it to go in reverse. It's telling me what they're doing. It's telling me that they're trying to control how you see them. Yep, Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This person is, there's an Aquarius or a Scorpio masculine. It could be a Capricorn woman here as well, an Aries as well, that is doing binding work. This will be balanced out, okay? Temperance here, this will be balanced out. Their winter is going to be very cold. Let's just say that. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Their winter will be very cold. There will be a lot of heartache and pain that is sent to them because of what they've done. A lot of you, with the King of Pentacles, there's a Sagittarius man that could be coming in, or a Taurus man that could be coming in for you. Others of you here, yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like, there's also a Queen of Swords in reverse, a bitter Betty. Could be a Leo, could be a physical Libra here who's very, very angry, very upset that you have forward movement. This person could be older than you. Yeah, this person is hidden. Okay, there could be a Pisces. This person could be a Pisces. All right, they're basically telling you your ops. Okay, Libra. All right, some of you is a Capricorn. Some of you is another Libra. Others of you is an Aquarius man. It's a Scorpio man. Some of you, this is a Taurus man or an Aries masculine energy. Others of you, switch it how it needs to be, but these sun signs are pretty significant. It's been coming out consistently, okay? But it just looks like whoever this is, whoever this Queen of Swords is, she's very angry, very bitter. This person has been trying to, it looks like she's already been exposed. She may feel like an apology is due to her. Yeah, maybe this is a friendship, something that ended here. This person has been angry, but the problem is, the reason why it ended is because this person is toxic. They're toxic. You moved on from this. Person is toxic. With that Chariot behind it, they're controlling as well here. Once again, they were playing the nice guy. Knight of Cups here. Okay, a lot of you are moving away from people that have been playing in your fucking face. That's literally what this is. Those false friendships, those people that have been trying to get close to you because you had something to offer and they wanted a piece of it. That's all this is, okay? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords. And they know that you're still going to have it. You're still going to obtain it. Yeah, and that's where the sadness is, Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups to the Eight of Swords, Six of Cups. Somebody can't release the past. So some of you there could be a binding spell. Some of you need to do a jinx removal candle. Okay, you need to do a jinx removal candle. All right. If you can, maybe find like a candle that bricks. I mean, that's the same thing as jinx removing, but it should be a candle that says, it's like a, it should say like, it should have something that says remove bad luck. I know that's what the jinx one is, but this one, no. Someone, or just need to do it on crossing, because the energy that's being sent to you, when the evil eye is sent to you, y'all, or there's people behind the scenes angry and bitter, that's what happens to keep you restricted, because that is a manifestation. So you may need to do a clearing in some type of way, something more than just a cleanse. All right, somebody needs to do a jinx removing, yeah, and cleanse. Somebody needs to cleanse the home. Somebody's eye, they're like, somebody's spirit, like there's a masculine energy spiritually attacking physically, because it's King of Wands here, Page of Swords to the Four of Wands. They want to know, Three of Pentacles, if your relationships, or if there's an offer still coming in. But the offer, yeah, the offer is still coming in. Nine of Cups. They can't stop that. And that's why a lot of them are mad. You're just about to obtain your wishes, whatever that may be for you. It's different from all of you. Some of you, you're looking for a promotion, you're about to get it. Like, shit can't be stopped. Like, why? Like, yeah, some of you, a new home is coming in, a new relationship, but also a new soul tribe. People that are actually on the same level as you, whether this is even, you know, don't even think of like some of, I know, like, I've been seeing a lot of shit with creators, and I just feel like what's happening is the true authentic ones are starting to be, like, they're starting to prevail. But it may not be TikTok, y'all. It just may not be, even though TikTok is about to go away, and that's okay. But I feel like you're being led to go in a different direction. All right. I feel like you're being led to go in a different direction, and you need to follow your intuition, but you don't need to tell anybody. Okay, you don't need to, like, they may know that what you're doing, because you know what I'm saying, but they don't need to know what platform you're going to. They don't need to know your name. They don't need to know none of that. Okay, because this Five of Swords, these folks is bitter. Bitter. Five of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles, plotting with other people. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is why your soul tribe, Four of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. This is why some of you, your soul tribe had to disperse. Yeah, so you could get the recognition that you deserve. Six of Wands, so you could get the right attention. So those seeds that you planted. So that's why some of y'all, you may feel like something hasn't grown or moved forward. It isn't, because it's been around the wrong people. All right, let's see what else. I know this shit, this holographic shit, it be looking, it's cool, but I just needed to reflect. The energy is heavy, y'all. It's a lot of evil eye coming at air signs right now. They mad. They mad. Let me get my other deck, and then after this I'll do Aquarius, since technically I was supposed to do Aquarius anyway. All right, show me what's going on in Libra Aquarius energy right now, y'all. Holy Spirit, thank you for liking and sharing the live, y'all. Thief, you got somebody in your energy trying to steal from you, Libra. You got someone in your energy trying to steal from you. Yep, and that's crazy. They're doing work to do it. Wow, because you're choosing yourself. Wow. Yup, and I feel like, yeah, third party sitch. This doesn't have to do with anything romantic. This could just be somebody behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah, this is a love spell. Some of you, the third party, this is a love spell. This is also someone trying to change people's view of you, alter people's view of you, okay? They could be doing love spells on your collective, on your social media. I just saw community too. That's what I'm saying. They could be doing it on your community. So definitely when y'all be on, and it doesn't have to be tarot or anything like that, just protect your energy on social media. It's getting ugly out here. It's getting beyond ugly out here, because nobody's on social media anymore to be social. They're on social media to be famous, and nothing's wrong with that, but it's now, once the pool starts getting muddy, there's no point of being in the pool. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone trying to control the view of you. They're also trying to control, your love life here as well. Look, love spell, unbothered, emotional pain, and high honor. Okay, with conflict. This is somebody that is trying to cause conflict within your personal life. This person, with health concerns, this is more so something to do with your vitality. They want people to look at you. They don't want people to see you for who you really are. Bliss, happy. They don't want you to see, they don't want them to see you as this divine feminine. So somebody's trying to take from you. They're trying to cause destruction here. And I feel like with destruction and evil eye, confusion and manipulation, they also feel like, they're going through destruction for fucking with you. That's the thing. They tried to project it onto you and it went back to them. Okay? Others of you could have did a protection or a clearing and it caused destruction in this person's life because they were never supposed to be fucking with you. Okay? So that's what's really happening with them. They're also trying to cause some type of destruction with a twin flame connection. Family could be involved in this. Somebody has been lying about you. They just been trying to cause endings on you. This is crazy. Somebody is obsessed with causing endings, but whole time this is why. Y'all. Somebody is doing love spells on you. They're doing love spells on your community. They're doing love spells on the people around you. If you have social media, things of that nature, they're also trying to bind your social media. Okay, which makes sense because I know that's what be happening to my social media. It's somebody here who keep doing that shit to me, but it makes sense because it's coming out in the live, so they're on the live. Whoever who's been doing it to me, they're on the live. But this is not just for me; it's for you too. To continue to free yourself, continue to protect your energy, to understand that you're not going crazy, that this energy is around you, whether this is a person or not, and it's just a evil force, that's fine. But remember, those evil forces have to have a pawn. They have to have somebody to actually do the work for them. Okay, this is somebody trying to attack your success overall. Some of you, it still comes up with karmic masculine, but others, to be honest with you, this is somebody here who doesn't want people to see you for who you really are because they're about to have endings in their life. But this is karmic justice because they've been doing this to you. Whoever this is, they've been doing this to you. This is somebody that they've been trying to mess with somebody just wants to be perceived as you. It's almost like they want to force you to maybe come back to them. For some of you, be their friend again, be their lover again. Somebody is weird, bro. I need to see what is the purpose of the love spell. What is it supposed to do? Because I see what it's for. What is the purpose of the love spell? Six of Pentacles. They want a new beginning. They want equal give and take from you. Somebody is trying to force you to give to them. Queen of Pentacles here. They want your some of you, this has a lot to do with just to stop you from, they don't want you to give to someone else on a romantic level. They don't want you to be in a solid relationship. But others of you, this has a lot to do with your financial status. They don't want you to get opportunities. They're trying to take your opportunities. This is a masculine. This is a bitter ass. This is a bitter Bobby. Okay? This is somebody here who wants to cut off your financial source. They don't want you to have they want to be better when they're broke. Their business isn't doing this, crashing out. This could be an Aquarius for some of you. Okay, this is somebody here. You could be a masculine and you cut ties with someone as well. But this is the fact that you don't need them. You don't need them. And that's why, they're heartbroken. This is crazy. Somebody mental. They've been slowing you down on purpose because you don't need them. I feel like you were somebody, basically what happened is somebody either misjudged you or they underestimated you. The moon to the Empress is they realized that you were worth way more than what bracket they put you in. Seven of Wands. They want to block you. They want to control your dynamic. That is their plan. This is a Scorpio. Some of you, this is an Aries. Others of you, this is an Aquarius. Some of you, this is a Capricorn woman. Others of you, this could be a Leo. But I feel like you're moving forward out of this, okay? Yeah, judgment is being called on these individuals. Judgment is being called and they know it. They're trying to see if what's coming towards you, King of Pentacles, is going to stick or not. You do have a new beginning in romance here, okay? Yeah, somebody is pissed. They're like, you ain't running after me, you not chasing me, da 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 da. They don't want that to happen. Yeah, you're just moving forward. 3 of Wands energy. They don't want that to happen. So they're trying to keep you in this 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, that's how I know. And see, I be trying to refrain from saying names because I could easily say a name and these people would be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't give not one fuck because I don't give a fuck about what people think about me. You know what I'm saying? I could literally say their names. An initial would do their ass in. Yeah, some of you, this is a heavy Scorpio energy. They act like they good, but they not. Look at that. King of Cups before the 5 of Swords. This is a bitter man. They be the worst ones. Some of y'all, this y'all homeboy, if you're a masculine. You're a man. They're jealous of you. They try to misguide you on finances as well. Wow. It's not your friend. They're trying to control your dynamic, like the way you go. Maybe you were kind of told this. Other than you, this is just a bitter woman too. Lord. Yeah, this is somebody here who doesn't want to release their grip, okay? Yeah, this is Libra. I'm about to do Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like what's happening with the 8 of Swords here, that's y'all. But see, somebody could have paid for this too, for some of y'all. If they not, some of you, this is just evil eye, y'all. But yeah, Page of Pentacles, they wanted to bind you. I'm done. Does it rhyme? It could be I know me personally, you gotta be obsessive to be constantly watching someone. But the reason why that's why I tell y'all, people that become obsessive, whether they act like it on the front, because they've already painted a facade to everybody else, so they can't act how they want to act or how they really act behind closed doors. But those are the ones that people that's been throwing that magic at you, the evil eye, all that, they become very obsessive over you because it's all going back to them, okay? They can't take it. So now them trying to bind you out of because of their ego. I know y'all can't really see it, I'm sorry. All of this stuff, yeah, judgment under this. The Aries, somebody is being judged for being controlling. Yeah, Queen of Swords, and it looks like it's coming from you. Yeah, you know what this is. And see, I got a masculine that's hella jealous and envious of me. Was throwing, like, it's so crazy. It's like, bruh, like, bitter. But whole time, nobody's gonna sit over here. It's like people get mean with you after they treat you a certain way. Like, it's very confusing. Like, bruh, it's like almost like, even like the people that cut you off, they want you to be mad for getting cut off. No. You don't want to be my friend, so that's fine. You don't want to be my man, you don't want to be my girl, that's fine. People don't want you to see, that's you sitting in your power. That's you understanding that certain things got to work a certain type of way. It has to be a certain type of way. They don't like that shit. They don't want anybody like this, anybody that's trying to steal from you, take from you, don't want you to have this. Yeah, and see, let me see something. Who is this for me? Show me the person. Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Justice, Hierophant, Temperance, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This is somebody that missed an opportunity with me because they was on here anyway. The Sun, this has already been revealed. I already know who it is. Yeah, 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. I'm just moving this out of the way so I can move the energy because you about to just sit over here and hijack. Yeah, this person is on their way to karma. This person is about to suffer a loss because of the magic that they do. Let's take it one step above. Ooh. One step above. The letter P is significant. This is a man. I already know that. The letter S is significant. We have divine masculine, we have co-worker, we have the letter A, we have father, we have grandfather, we have the letter H here. Somebody could be in their 70s, but that makes sense, that letter H. Somebody's sister, that makes sense too. Yeah, we have twin. This is all because the letter M is significant. 60s could be J, P, I, mother. See, these are all the people that's sending me energy. I'm doing this to clear out the energy. It's Scorpio. I'm not surprised. I already know that. The letter S is significant. The letter B, I already know that. 90s, so somebody could be born in the 90s. And Aries, I already know that. Yeah, a woman, a friend, the letter E, W, 30s, grandmother, yeah. All of this is Virgo. I already know this. I just, I gotta clear it out. I know it's a Scorpio masculine that's sending me negative energy. I know it's an Aries. I know it's a Cancer. Yeah, but these cycles are closed. I'm doing this to show y'all that the energy needs to clear out. They need to move the fuck around. This is somebody that's about to suffer a loss. They're about to suffer whatever they just started doing. They're about to suffer a loss. Okay? Yeah, the letter T. Not surprised. A Taurus. Karmic masculine. So, yeah. Move around. Move the fuck around. Because you're seen, you're shown. Okay? You be sitting over here hijacking the reading. Because you portray yourself one way and you really a bitch. But anywho. Alright, for Libra placements overall, y'all, who's the people that's their ops? It's a karmic feminine. Alright, the letter O is significant. Twin flame, so this has something to do with your union, okay? We have mistress. So there's a third party. This could be an aunt. This is a third party that's sending negative energy to your relationship, your connections. Alright, so be careful at the next family meet and greet. Alright. We got uncle, the letter P is significant. The letter V is significant. Oh. It says husband in reverse, so maybe an ex-husband, okay? Karmic masculine. The letter D is sending negative energy. The letter M is sending negative energy. The letter Z, okay? But Z is like infinite, so this has been ongoing, okay? So take it like that. We have children, the letter N. Maybe somebody you have children with, okay? Maybe it could be your child, okay? The letter N, X, A, V, B. 70s is significant. Somebody could be born in the 70s. Grandmother, damn, the grandma. It be so weird to me when the grandma be a hater because I love my grandma. I love all my grandmothers. The letter L is significant. The letter J, Scorpio, not surprised. Divine masculine, Sagittarius. So some of you, your divine masculine is a Sagittarius. Yeah. See, when karmic masculine and things like that come in the reverse, it lets me know that it is. These are people that present themselves falsely, okay? This is a false divine, this is a false masculine, okay? With karmic masculine, this is, somebody could be in their 50s or be born in the 50s. The letter T is significant for karmic masculine. This could be somebody that you work with, co-worker, father, Aquarius. That be coming out too. The Aquarius masculine, karmic masculine, that should be coming out. It's a karmic masculine that has a letter T. Okay. A divine masculine, that's an X for some of y'all's daughter. A boss. Divine feminine woman, Leo. The letter B, we have Sagittarius in-law. So there's an in-law, somebody connected to your son. Ew. Or your in-law. Ew. Grandfather. The letter N is significant. Anyone else, y'all? Someone born in the 60s or in their 60s. A Cancer. The letter E, a Scorpio. Scorpio keep coming out. But you know, Scorpios, they get upset. Water signs get like that though. When they don't get their way, they get very devious. They always take things to the extreme. It's like them be the ones, everybody else kind of be vengeful and shit too. I'm not saying, I'm not exempting any other sign, but water is definitely vengeful. Okay, they like the kid at the playground, you make them mad, or it be petty shit with them. Like if you don't do what they say, they get mad. They want to, it's the hell with you. Like that's how they are. That's how all water signs. Letter V, in-law, cousin, Sagittarius, significant, the letter R, sister, somebody that is LGBTQ, somebody in their 40s, or somebody in their 70s, Leo, or born in the 70s, and a grandchild. Damn. I don't know. I love my grandparents. I be so confused when I be seeing stuff like that. But hey, people be trifling. I ain't judging. All right, let's see. Let's look into Aquarius signs or placements. If you're interested in that deck, the link is in the bio. I love this deck. It be telling on everything. It be telling on everybody. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius placements. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, all that good shit. The family always hate always, or fake family, people that you consider family, things of that nature. Woo. All right, let's get into it. All right, sacrifice and miscarriage. Some of you may need to do something that you don't want to do, or you have done it. All right, this is coming off as like abortion energy to me because it says sacrifice and miscarriage, okay? It's kind of like something that has to be done. Because the Fool here, and it says bear fruit, and it says solitude. So if you were guided to do that and you did, there's no need for you to be shameful of anything because it looks like it was needed to be done. Okay, yeah, out of sight and shelter, stillness with redemption. It feels like somebody feels like they did, I don't know, but something is needed for you. You needed to do what you needed to do, okay? Even if it's still hurtful and you're in your head by it just wasn't time. So let's just leave it at that. All right, what about, show me Aquarius placement, Yahweh Holy Spirit. Aquarius placement, Yahweh Holy Spirit. All right, we have neglect. So either you feel neglected or someone feels neglected by you. This could be a child. Others of you, it makes them flash back to childhood. So that's something separate that has nothing to do with you. This is something that's triggering for them. We have free expression and fertility, reclaim your power. So somebody did get either there was a miscarriage or an abortion. Yeah, restore. I mean, yeah, but it happened, something needed to happen. I hate to say it like that. Yeah, something needed to happen. Clarify neglect. Yahweh, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, ancestors. We have balance. Mourning. With silver lining. All right, some of y'all have to leave something out. Like, somebody is finding it difficult to leave something behind, but you have to in order to find balance in your life. Okay, something that brings you pleasure. Okay, you need to, yeah, tension here, stillness and fertility. Something that is bringing you, that brought you some type of pleasure, you have to leave it behind. Clarify silver lining, Yahweh Holy Spirit. There's something bigger here that's happening. Yeah, silver lining didn't work. Yeah, something wasn't meant or isn't meant. Yeah, somebody keeps going back to or want to stay attached to something with familiarity here, and the Fool here, and restore, and with condition. Yeah, it's not meant. Something is, there's a relationship or something that is conditional. It's not pure. Okay, it's not pure. There's some type of expectation. Maybe somebody expects you to be who you used to be. Okay, that's what it gives. Somebody expects you to be who you used to be, Aquarius, but not anymore. Yeah, you're somebody struggling with leaving the past behind, memories in the struggle, memories of love in the struggle, to patience, clarify memories and moving on. Yeah, so everybody, it seems like air is dealing with the same thing but in different ways. Yeah, this has something to do with heart chakra. Some of you may feel neglected by someone releasing themselves because this is familiar to you, but it is no longer serving you. Yeah, it's not feeding your soul. Heart chakra to discontent and boredom, with rest and rejuvenate and wisdom and new beginning. You have a new beginning overall, even romantically, but it seems that someone's still stuck on maybe familiar makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but positive movement forward and prosperity begins with emotional loss. There's an ending that has to happen in a relationship. Especially somebody needs to make peace with their past as a child. 444 is out here. Literally. 444. Somebody needs to make peace with their past. As a child, feeling neglected, looking for a man or a woman to give you what your mom or dad couldn't give you. That's not healthy at all. You have a spiritual connection. Maybe you're looking for that connection, and it is gonna come. Yeah, positive moving forward, but with spiritual strength, you're not, how can I say this without offending? You need to build up your literal spiritual strength. You need to become stronger spiritually in order to, maybe you're working on that right now, but you have to fight your codependent habits. Somebody has a codependency here. You latch on and you hold on to things that feel familiar because it's comfortable, because maybe you didn't have that when you were younger. You were looking for consistency, but you're looking for consistency from people who don't want to be consistent with you. Could be happening vice versa. You're looking for something, like you can't, like that's the thing. Somebody's holding somebody to something that they're not equipped to even be held to, if that makes sense. Yeah, whoever I'm talking to, you're going through a transformation. You are aware of what needs to be done to move forward. You know this cycle is closed. And it looks like some of you are making peace with this. And this is why you're about to obtain a lot of prosperity here on a financial level, on a physical level. There's about to be some type of win that you may not see. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're just tired of doing things by yourself. You long for companionship. Okay? Yeah. But right now with balance here, patience and fulfillment of wishes here, suffering in silence, there's certain things that need to happen within you in order for you to obtain what it is that you desire from others. Because it just lets me know that, once again, that's why that you need to build your spiritual strength up, because you just need to pour more into yourself. Self-love. That's the main thing here. Self-love. It feels like Aquarius is dealing with heart chakra issues, not being, and even if this is not everyone's story as an Aquarius placement, for some of you, you're starting to understand and learn not to stay where you're not where you're not valued, where you're not loved, because some of you have been staying in 3D relationships, connections, jobs, things that have not been feeding your spirit, things that have actually been taken from you only because it's familiar. It makes sense because Aquarius is a fixed sign. A lot of fixed signs, it's hard for them to transform. They don't see past what it is because they're fixed. They're stubborn. Some have, some fixed signs may find it easier, but some don't for the most part. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, this is almost like self-inflicted, being held hostage almost. Like Eight of Swords is always like, it could be seen as like you can put yourself out of this, and some of you are battling with that. There's a new perspective here about people around you as well. So Aquarius is coming into this view of realizing that certain people around them is not for them at all. Certain people around them have their own objective when it pertains to the connections with them. This is why Aquarius is in this. This is why Aquarius is moving on. Okay, they're not being fed through their soul right now. People are not feeding. And maybe some people may not be feeling fed by an Aquarius if they're a cross watcher. But nonetheless, Aquarius may feel like they're not being fed on a spiritual level. Yeah, you're not getting what it is. Eight of Cups, you're not getting what it is that you're looking for. But it's because you're going through a transformation. These people can't give it to you. They have their own view of what something is going to be. You're not in alignment. Yeah, you're healing, literally, the star, Aquarius energy. You're healing. You're healing, and the people around you are not. This is why you don't seem balanced. Like they're not giving you what you need, because yeah, they're not pouring into your cup, but they want you to fill theirs. Yeah, but with the Star, 8 of Wands, as soon as you finish this, as soon as you close this out, things are going to move pretty fast. And there will be bitterness. There will be anger. There will be jealousy. There will be people working behind the scenes. Some of you, there could have been friends working. Some of you got, yeah, this is two-faced friends. Two-faced friends, backstabbers, people that you may used to party. Whoever I'm talking to, you're getting out of this party phase. You're no longer needing to. And usually, I mean, for the most part, Aquarius don't really need too much, okay? But that's like, you know, that is an Aquarius that is in a healing energy. I feel like right now, this Aquarius, whoever I'm talking to, or whatever placement, some of you could have North Node Aquarius. But whoever I'm talking to, Aquarius is dealing with fake friends, fake circles. Yeah, people around them, coming around them, studying them because of the recognition that they get. So a lot of you are being led to leave these people behind. But you have to let go of being stuck on the familiar. That's the issue here. That's a thing here for whoever this is resonating with. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, another Aquarius, a Pisces here that may feel obligated to your energy. That may feel like, yeah, people that you may feel like with the 9 of Wands that you have to have boundaries with. People that you feel like you have to have your guard up with because they are toxic. Capricorn energy with the devil here. So the 6 of Wands, somebody is more obsessed with your success, your recognition, your popularity than you are. Yeah, somebody feels like Aquarius owes them something, in a sense of, it seems like air is on the same path, but it's different things, okay? It's for different reasons. Yeah, I feel like with the 7 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 2 of Swords, some of you are just being more optimistic now. Okay, a Scorpio could definitely be involved here. Okay, or this is a Scorpio with Aquarius placements. Somebody just needs to let go of the familiar. And I feel like if that is happening for an Aquarius, it looks like Aquarius is moving out of that energy, especially with that 6 of Swords. Like you're moving into a space where you're not looking for validation from anyone. But whoever these people are, they're still in that energy. So they're looking to you for validation that you're not giving them. And they're angry with you. They're angry with, yeah, they Knight of Swords energy. It's like they want to rush in 6 of Swords as you're moving past 2 of Cups here to the Knight of Wands and the Temperance Sagittarius energy. Somebody may want to reach out. They may want to talk. Okay. Yeah. I feel like with the Ace of Cups here and the Magician, 5 of Wands, somebody could be purposely trying to cause conflict as well in your other connections. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of things people are saying, and it has something to do with this person. This could be a Scorpio, a Capricorn. Okay, somebody born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. Pisces is definitely, they could be born on the cusp of that. They could be a Pisces, but somebody with the Magician and the 5 of Wands here, 6 of Pentacles, it's almost like someone wants you to pay because they didn't get what they needed as a child. Somebody has childhood trauma. They didn't get the type of nurturing and care that they deserved when they were a child. But it's so weird because these are the type of people that get in relationships and feel like somebody's obligated to pick up where their mom and dad left off, and nobody's obligated for that. I tell people all the time, I only have 2 children. Yeah, this is somebody here who expected you to love them. Yeah, this could be an Aquarius for some of you. That's a cross watcher. Yeah, they expected you to love them. They expected you. Yeah, King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. If you're a feminine, this person feels like yeah, you could be Cancer feminine dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know what it is about water and air signs, bro. Whatever the case may be, vice versa, this person just feels like, it's like this person is definitely controlling. They play mind games, whoever they are, okay? I feel like the truth has been revealed about them. Ace of Swords to the 10 of Wands, the King of Wands, the Emperor, Somebody's trying to hold you back from real love because they are stuck. They're stuck in the past. Yeah. With the Six of Pentacles here, this person could have actually breadcrumbed you. Yeah, Judgment. And the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this cycle is closed. 10-10, this is a karmic cycle ending. You're releasing this burden, Aquarius, and you're walking straight into happiness. And this person, they can't take it. They can't take it. Yeah, you're coming into peace, and you've been reflecting on this, but you're at peace with your decision because you feel like this is the right thing. Wheel of Fortune. This could be another fixed sign doing this. Okay. Yeah, you have an offer coming in. Wow, you just have somebody trying to hold you hostage, literally. Some of you, this is a water sign with Aquarius placements. Okay, they could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. This could be a Capricorn. Okay, you could be an Aquarius. Just take it how it resonates. These placements aren't significant. I just say it so it can resonate for whoever it needs to resonate with. But Gemini could resonate here. But I feel like with, yeah, somebody wants to, wow. This is somebody who's truly has not evolved, and it's sad because they don't see that they haven't evolved. They don't see that, and they want to make you pay. It's like you left them or you're leaving them. So this is the energy of somebody angry that you have what they don't have, and that's self-love. You're not afraid of choosing yourself. Yeah, you could be born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, or the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces. Somebody is angry with you for having the ability to move on. Somebody's angry about that. Yeah, Five of Cups, it makes them sad. It burdens them. Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. It's like they feel like they're getting thrown on. My thing is with people like this, and I understand, and I try to have sympathy and empathy for people like this, but at the same time, you have to grow up and you have to learn and understand that you are now the author of your book. You are now the magician. You are now the one with the power and the control to change the trajectory of your life. And to sit over here and expect somebody to give you what your mother and your father could not give you or refuse to give you, you need to be mad at them. You need to be, you need that. You're somebody is just projecting. This is the energy of somebody who is not seeing that it's them still. They don't understand that they're still in a childlike mindset. Like, it happened to me. And yes, it did. But what are you going to do about it now at 30, 40, and 50 years old? Even 25. What are you going to do at 25 years old? And this is somebody who has a codependency, so they can have an sex addiction as well. This is just somebody who refuses to heal, y'all. Yeah, they just want to control everything. This is a fake friend, fake family. Somebody is about to lose something financially. And this is karma for them. Yeah, because they're attacking you, Empress. They're attacking you. Yeah, they're under judgment, whoever this is. And there is judgment being called. You're gonna finally get that love that you desire. Okay? Whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine. This is coming. You will have your happily ever after, 10 of Cups. You just have to decide. It looks like you already have. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords to the 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're taking back your power for sure. It's been a long time coming. Knight of Pentacles to the 8 of Swords, because this person has been trying to keep you bound to them. They're not ready to release you. This is like, I hate those type of people that be in relationships. And I'm not talking at people, but I'm just saying what irritates my gears. And let me tell you something. You can't control someone that doesn't want to be controlled. No matter how much you try to hold on to them, they're going to still continue to move forward because they don't want to be controlled. And I think this is somebody here who feels like, you know, those people that feel like love is enough. That's toxic. You want to know how it's toxic? It's toxic because you feel like that means I should endure anything that comes with you just because I love you. And that's not the case. And that's how this person feels. They feel like that's unconditional love. No, baby. That's a sentence. Unconditional love is loving people regardless of the fact, regardless if we're together, regardless if you're moving on, regardless if you're happy somewhere else, regardless if you fail, regardless if you excel. That's unconditional love. People's definitions are screwed. What else for Aquarius, Yahweh, Holy Spirit? For Aquarius placements, Yahweh. We have healer. Healer, twin flame. We have bondage. See, yeah. And see, I think Aquarius, I don't know, y'all. I think y'all get a bad rap for being assholes, and y'all are. But at the same time, assholes be like teddy bears low key, and I think that's what's also happening here. I feel like someone expected you to heal them, bruh. Yeah, healer, bondage, earth angel, and protection with relationship here. Your connections are protected regardless of what anyone has done. You're still ascending. I have the ascending card here. Someone could be doing sending negative energy to your money. Okay, you trying to heal everybody is also putting limitations on your financial growth, your abundance. So you need to do something about that as well. Somebody could have also physically done some type of working. Death magic at the bottom of the deck with confusion. Okay, they don't want people spending money with you. They don't want you obtaining it. Okay, this is definitely someone attacking you. All right, on a spiritual level, they are trying to bind your money. All right, so you're going to need to do some type of clearing with that. All right, yeah, this could be an older woman here. Some of you, this is a boss, so this could definitely be co-worker energy here. Indeed, someone that doesn't want you to excel or exceed past them as well. Okay, this is also someone with nice guy here showing up and false. This is a fake person. This person has become obsessed with you. This person, they don't act like it, they don't look like it, but we have obsession and destruction, real love, and unbothered with emotional pain. This is somebody that's dealing with something on a deeper level. Somebody that you would never be able to heal, bro. You can't heal this person. You can't help them. They don't want to help themselves. This is why they send you evil eye. This is why this has been the person in the background. So this is somebody in your communities. They could live where you live. They could be from where you're from, whatever the case may be here. Some of you, this is somebody close. This could be a childhood friend, somebody that felt like you were able. This is somebody that you could have blocked. Okay, this is a false person. This is somebody here who is drained and wants to drain you. Health concern, relationship, trusted, and intuitive care. Yeah, their vitality is shrinking. Something is being depleted within this person, and that is why they're sending an evil eye to you. Somebody could be in bondage, or they could have sent this energy to you, okay? I feel like some of y'all have tried to send this energy back. Yeah, this person just wants you to pay for not giving them what they feel like you were supposed to give them. Yeah, and they want to end things for you because you're rising, okay? Some of you, your North Node is Aquarius, okay? They're doing money. They're doing magic on your money. Okay, some of you, this is an Aquarius. They could also with child here in legal, King of Wands, somebody's King of Swords. They're angry with, some of you may have had a child with someone else they're angry about. Somebody just wants you to pay, and it's so crazy. And it says concern, ancestors, confusion, and illusion here. See, yeah, manipulation. See, the problem is here, they could have asked for assistance with this. Others of you, you're being protected by your ancestors, so you're being guided to protect yourself in certain ways. A lot of people think like, oh, the ancestors, the angels are doing all the work. No, they're giving you the tools and everything you need to do the work for you, okay? So some of you, yeah, so you can call justice. So you can call judgment on these individuals here, yeah, because this is the person, 5 of Wands. For you, if you are a Libra, it is an Aquarius energy or a masculine or a feminine with heavy Aquarius placements, okay? This is somebody that, yeah, Ace of Swords. I already know that because I didn't delete that video, and it's a wonder it got flagged, and it didn't have anything to do with, they tried to say it was like SEX, but it's not true. Nothing in there was SEX at all. but it definitely is gonna resonate for, it could resonate for Gemini too. There could be someone going against you with heavy Aquarius placements, or vice versa. If you're an Aquarius, it could be another air sign. But nonetheless here, somebody wants you to pay for rising, yeah, for obtaining your divine gift, because they missed out on the opportunity with you. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody got mommy daddy issues, and there's nothing you could do about it. But I'm about to skedaddle. It's already 1 and I gotta go. I need to clean this energy out of here, and I gotta do reading. So toodaloo, people. And I'm gonna post it for the recap. All right, so give me a chance to save it and download it and post it. It's gonna be on a recap page, so y'all already know what that is. But anywho, toodaloo. All right, love y'all, Asta. And I'm gonna probably come live tomorrow, but we'll do just everybody live, okay? Toodaloo, Asta.